Savage.
What up? What up?
Boy, you broke regular time, boy. God damn, boy, you must have been sitting on that bed ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yo.
Okay, yeah. Move.
Everybody, welcome back to the Lawnmower TV show.
Yes, hey, you know, it been a lot of things going on.
Oh, yeah.
The wisdom tooth, you know, I done had a lot of personal.
Yeah, man, that happened.
Not no personal crazy issues. You know, I've been busy.
Just life. Yeah, just life.
Yeah.
That's your business.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and send this off to the guests.
Okay.
But man, boy, what's going on in the world of the wrestling, man? Vince McMahon?
Oh yeah, with the little sex scandal going on. That's probably one of many, bro.
Sasha Banks?
I think that's probably just one of many with Vince McMahon. And they talking about his wife. I believe Linda left in the damn early 90s, late 90s.
I wonder. You know, it been times you wonder, was they still even married? Like,
yeah, I think they don't call that, ain't that new with them two.
Yeah, and then Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, man, you seen the cam, the police cam where they arrested him? That's crazy, man.
Oh
Jeff
man,
Hardy, I feel that's I don't know what Jeff Hardy, he get around like he don't kill somebody, man. He can't get himself together.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, wrestling, bro, is, you know, we all, let's put it to you like this, we all got that like family member or somebody close. No matter how much we say, you know, get off that shit, kill that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Be on it.
It's like what they got, something gotta happen. You get what I'm saying? You just can't say get off, you need to stop. Nah, and then we don't know, like, you know, I guess okay, we'll ask Black this about it, like, but it's a lot of wear on tear on your body that goes into wrestling. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's easy for us to say, okay, don't get off them painkillers. You know what I'm saying? Get off them drugs, but then
you ain't in their shoes, so you don't know.
Yeah. So if we saying all that, but then, you know, they done lost their spot or some shit.
Right.
We just fans. You know, we can go pick another wrestler to like, hey, you know,
and move on. That be their career and stuff on the line. Be trying to stay on top and stay on the roster. So you got to do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, this they job. You know, and then I mean, they already call them every time it don't work out in WWE, you automatically a WWF reject.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
And that's what it gets me like, okay, damn, we make it to WWE. Of course, we on top of the world. We feel like we made it, but they bullshit book us. We trying to get out of WWE. So now everywhere else we go to work at. Oh man, y'all failures. Y'all couldn't make it in WWE, so y'all gotta go back to the fucking indies.
Right. And all alone, bitch, just don't want to be a part of that shit because they ain't being used right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 2, Mr. Blaq-Tus Jack. What's going on, big man?
The living legend himself. What's up, bro?
Can he hear us? You can hear us, Blaq-Tus? I don't even think he hears us.
He adjusting.
They say that is
audio.
Yeah, connected to audio. I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, I can now. For some reason,
you now. Yeah, we gave you a big old introduction. Say something again, Blaq-Tus. Make sure we can hear you good.
Hello.
Yeah, there it is. Once again,
there you go.
Round 2 with Blaq-Tus Jack.
One of the underground legends in the wrestling business, you know.
Yes, sir, man. It's so good to have you back on the show, man. How everything been going, bro?
Terrible.
Hey, well, hey, you could be a testimony for somebody tonight. looking at it from turning a negative into a positive. Maybe you can probably help somebody out. Well, you ain't got to go into your business. You know how we do. It's all on you. It's your platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been it's been hell. Not even gonna lie.
It's hell. Okay, well, before we get to that hell, let's talk about your little appearance, on AEW. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was very interesting. Yeah, you put a lot into that losing effort.
Bro, I was so like, it was so much going on because like one match was supposed to happen, then it got changed, and then they put me in this. So I was like, oh Lord, I'm just like, yeah, it was a long day, but it's like I learned a lot. I got to work with Christopher Daniels and Sanjay Dutt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they heard about I finally got to tell Christopher Daniels that he was like, I heard about your move to I saw the WME. Whatever. And dog, he was like, he kind of popped for it. And yeah, it was just an adventure, and like just watching so many people, like, and meeting so many people and seeing how it actually goes.
Right.
You know, it's something to behold.
Right.
So how did you get the spot? Like who called you?
I got I emailed QT and Sean Dean, and they
made it happen.
Yeah. QT saw me in December at the camp at the training center, and he was really impressed with my match. And like most people that see me wrestle are really impressed with my wrestling and like my wrestling and the characters. So it's like, I just feel like if I get in front of the right people and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I have the type of energy that everybody don't have, because it's like a lot of people, they just pick this random character, but it's like there are so many facets to my character and reasons why like it is the way it is, Like,
oh yeah.
It's like only a few people I've ever seen like Blaq-Tus Jack, like not outside the ring, like Blaq-Tus Jack is really just me letting my PTSD go crazy.
Right. I can see that. Right.
It's like because like, and I didn't realize how much Blaq-Tus Jack was a part of me until like I lost a family member a few family members in March, and I just got so raged out because you ever been mad, but you ain't had nobody to be mad at.
Of course.
Yeah. Like I just raged out so bad at my mother's house, and she just like thank God my family was there, because it was just like I just like pulled a bunch of my hair out and just got really upset. Like, and that's I want people to like understand something, that your happiness is your happiness, but there are a lot of things in life you can't control.
Right. Yeah, that's real, man. And I needed to hear that.
When I heard literally like every paycheck, every week, every 2 weeks that I work at my shoot job, part of my check goes to doing something for my mother. Like every paycheck. Like I don't care if my paycheck is $5, she's gonna get $1.50 of that $5. So to be in a situation where I just had to sit there and watch, and she was more worried about me than anybody else, because I'm the family member that if you mess with if you mess with one of my family members, I'm the one that's gonna show up at your door and get you. Like,
right.
Oh, okay.
You the hitter. You the
insurance.
I can relate.
So like literally, and like at the Hit Club show, like Suzette didn't think I was gonna come back because my brother got hit by a car the day of the show. The in the hospital. I had to leave the show and I came back.
Right.
And they took him off the ventilator Saturday, the day after the show at 2:19, and he left. You know, he used to always literally like, and I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive. Nobody knows this, right? Mm-hmm. So this is a photo of my brother. I don't know if y'all can see it good, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
So when they said that my aunt was there when they took him off the ventilator. He used to always do the peace sign like in that picture. Mm-hmm. Like my aunt had been talking to him and showing the pictures of his kids. And they said he went in peace because he didn't jerk, he didn't do nothing. When his last action on earth was to lift his hand like this after he died.
Wow.
And the hand dropped.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that too, Blaq-Tus, man. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Send my condolences to you and your family, man.
Brother, he died 24 hours later. Well, less than 24 hours later. I'm like 18. Because he had 3 kids that were his stepkids. Mm-hmm. Their father died.
Wow.
Then Sunday night, their grandmother died.
Oh. And
then my cousin was supposed to be at my brother's funeral the following weekend, and they had to put a person report for him. Well, come to find out, he had gotten murdered, and they actually had to identify him by a tattoo that he got in jail. And then, like, literally 2 weeks ago, the guy that me and my brother considered, that was our best friend growing up, you know, he was my brother age, older than me, but he still treated me like an equal.
Right.
He actually ended his life 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
And it's a constant, like, and people like, I haven't been floating wrestling like that. I haven't been around wrestling like that. And it's like, that's what people don't realize. Like, it's like, there were 2 people who made me want to wrestle more than anybody else. My cousin that died in 97 and my brother. Because we used to, boy, he was there when The Undertaker came, had their Inferno match in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
And it was something that we always loved. So, like, I've just been, like, deflated. Haven't really been wanting to wrestle like that.
Right.
Haven't been wanting to be around it like that. And so, you know, just, like, trying to figure out, like, what to do about stuff, you know, because, like, the one thing I don't want to do is I'm not going to wrestle or just, you know, be around it just to make it. I don't want to just make other people happy. I want to be happy doing it also.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. You first, most definitely. Yeah.
And your heart got to be into it. You got to be into it.
It definitely does. And like after a while, you just start to feel like people think you're a joke and underappreciated. It's like, yo, like, so like, I just stepped back from everything. Like, literally, I've been working on my passion, the passion that I had well before I was ever a wrestler, which is poetry and music. And like, I just like, cause I write poetry and music in my head.
Yeah, and not to cut you off, but I just learned recently through this pandemic how much now I got a love for poetry. Right now, you're other than like an occasional wrestling show, I've been going to hella poetry nights, and I'm just like, you know what, this is kind of relaxing. You know, it took me all this time to learn. Damn, you know what, I can get into this little poetry now. I can go to a poetry. Yeah.
It is literally, so a lot of people don't know my original wrestling name was Pharaoh. And the reason why I was Pharaoh because when I did spoken word in Afghanistan.
Okay.
And my name. So like I was always the guy who like would talk about real life as if we were like, and I would take people on this journey where like their mind, like if they just like thought about what I was saying and like the construction of the words, they would just be like, they would forget they was in Afghanistan.
Right.
Okay.
I would think of words that like people wouldn't normally use in a certain way, you know, or I would talk about something like, but that's just like I have another Facebook page where all I do is post poetry and people don't know about it. And I'll tell people because it's like, because I've written poetry as abused child, as a gay woman, as a transgender man, as a transgender child with confused feelings. Like it's like as an abusive father, as an alcoholic mother. People don't know what my gender, race, or anything is because I don't have a picture of me on it.
Right.
Okay.
But I poetry and stuff on there because I don't want people to be, oh, you know, they're going to be surprised by what it is about me. Like most people would think, oh, he's just writing about women or this, that, and the other. It's like, I never, when I ever say, hey, tell me what you want me to write about. Everybody says love. And I said, no. I said, give me a hard subject. I wrote a poem about Schroeders Cat.
About what?
Schroeders Cat.
What is that?
Yeah, you gotta tell us that.
It was a science experiment done by a scientist whose last name was Schrodinger.
Okay.
And he pretty much did an experiment with a cat where he said the cat was neither alive or dead.
Right.
So, you know, Schrodinger's cat was like a scientific experiment back in the day. I did one about Nikola Tesla. I write about things. I don't write about, like, I can write about guns, bitches, and ghetto shit all day, or hood shit all day. Like that's easy.
And that's something anybody can do.
Like I've seen that my whole life. Like I've seen that. Like I know people in the hood right now that just absolutely love it. I know people in the hood who absolutely hate it. I lived in the hood 90% of my life. So like I'm not gonna sit like why do I want to talk about hood shit all day? It's like people in the hood don't want to be in the hood. The only people that want to be in the hood is these fake ass rappers who ain't really from the hood.
Exactly. Somebody that ain't from the hood, the only person trying to get in the hood.
This is like new. That's like if they had killed Nipsey, who helped both sides, help kids for nothing, like why would I want to be in the hood?
Yeah.
This man more for his hood than doggone. That man was the doggone African version of Jesus to his hood, and somebody still killed him like he was nobody.
You know that's what they do. Yeah.
I mean, they do. Like it's like it'll be if you got 15 people around you and you sign a WWE contract today, and all 15 of them wanted to be wrestling, wanted to be on WWE, I guarantee you that shit'll get chopped in half. See, people want to keep you in a certain position so that way they can dangle the carrot.
Yeah.
Right. Not me, myself, and I ain't about to be a rabbit for nobody to just dangle some shit on my face. Like, I'll go get it myself. Like,
right. You can see it when it's coming, too.
Right. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how people, not just in wrestling, but in life are. A lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
What T.I. said, keep you under me exactly where I need you. And that's how a lot of people are. Like, so, like, once you accept that, one, people don't believe in loyalty in wrestling. Like, there's no such thing as loyalty. Like, anybody who will talk shit about somebody will talk shit about somebody. I don't. And I'm just I don't trust people like that. I don't believe people when they say stuff. I just stay to myself. You know, my circle is, I don't even have a circle. Like literally.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I was distancing before it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was social distancing before it was cool. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the nerd in the corner that just like, that's the thing about me. Like people always judge me, and people don't even understand why I choose to look like this. I make enough money to get my hair done and get my beard shaved and all that. Like, but why? And I'm gonna say something that a lot of people may not agree with, but I don't care. When I was clean shaven and fresh out the military and dressing nice, people still looked at me like a no good nigga.
Right.
Still looked at me as if I was just a nigga off the street that didn't know nothing or nothing.
Right.
I literally looked like you when I got out the military. I had a little bit of hair, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a picture of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a picture of me on my Facebook like 3 days after I got out the military. Clean shaven, looking nice, in shape, muscles popping. And guess what? I went to college and something happened that let me know I was still there. The look gear to me. Like it's like, and not just the white people, it was the black people too. Especially the black people, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm not one of those black people who's gonna fake hype somebody up. Like I'm one of them that's like really going to get it. Like if I name the stuff I've done for people in wrestling and in life, like it's like I've done shit outside of wrestling just to show I'm a stand-up dude. Right. Like can't nobody ever say, oh, Blaq-Tus lied, Blaq-Tus fucked me over, Blaq-Tus tried to take my girl, Blaq-Tus tried to fuck my... No, can't nobody say that. There are some wrestlers who, damn, bro, they was at a show, right? And I ain't gonna say who the wrestler was. There was literally like 3 or 4 females comparing dick pics that the motherfucker had sent. 3 or 4 different females, all in the same circle, done sent dick pics on me. And it's like, yo, like, and these be the people who be trying to talk shit about me. Like, I ain't nothing but I stand on what I say and I stand on what I did. And it's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care what people think of me, bro. It be these hating ass dudes who ain't even got a car, ain't got a house, ain't got nothing in their name with all this lip. And I just be looking like, dude, I can fight you because you gonna get 3 hots in the car if we go to jail because you ain't got nothing.
Right. Right.
That shit is weird to me. It's like, bro, I can't beef with a grown man who ain't got at least a car.
Hey, man, listen, them be the ones that run their mouth.
I'm just sitting up there, bro, like outside of wrestling this year, I'm probably gonna make like $65,000. Like, what? Do you want to know what life is for some of these people, right? And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't care how people take it. This is how fucked up life is for these people, right? Some of these people' main focus is wrestling, right? Mm-hmm. Main focus is wrestling. They love wrestling. How your main focus wrestling, but you don't even wrestle but once or twice a week?
Right.
Like, my main focus is wrestling, and I didn't have a shoot job, bro. I know shows I could be on Wednesday through Sunday on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. Generate the money for me that my shoot job does. So I'm not my shoot job. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't hustling as hard as you can, see, the problem is a lot of people, they get indie famous or indie famous in they doggone city and they head go crazy. And
oh yeah.
Like, bro, you ain't did nothing yet, bro. Like, you still like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, talking to promoters crazy? Like, bro, here's the thing. I check on people. Okay, let's see. There's a promoter in Georgia. I always ask how he's doing. Mm-hmm. From him, I just think he's a great businessman. Okay. I'll say something prolific that I'll think of, and I'll be like, damn that mother. He's like, and yes, he's white, a white Southern guy, one of my favorite people in wrestling. And he doesn't know it. And I'll never tell him. Because if I tell him that, then I'm kissing his ass trying to get a spot. Right. But hey, great show. Never asked him for a spot on the show. You know why? Because if he invites me to the show, that's different. Right. But am I doing it to get a spot on the show? No. I'm generally interested in his business practices. Right. His thought process. I like the way he makes moves. Right. I don't hit people up for spots or shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm saying, how are you doing? I'm genuinely asking how you doing. Right. A lot of people mean it. Even like, bro, I had a wrestler. Matter of fact, it was Toby Carino. He said, you're one of the nicest guys in wrestling because you'll actually hit people up and ask how they doing and don't own that. I said, dude, I just like, and the reason why I do that is because like, there was a time when my PTSD was out of control and I was suicidal. Mm-hmm. And different times, different people saved my life just by asking me, hey, how I'm doing. And then the conversation would go from there. Right. You know? And it's like everybody wanna claim, oh, I got mental health issues. Like, let's just keep it real, bro. Everybody ain't got mental health issues. No, don't. Like, bro, this is why I was watching the show, bro. what show was it? And it was like, dude, your shit's just fucked up. That's it. It was just like, dude, you just fucked up. Like, ain't no you just fucked up as a person.
Pretty much, yeah, and that's what it be.
That's just like this girl. She used to always she said, my child has authoritative disorder. What does that even mean? He don't like authority. Really?
Motherfucker hard head. That's what it's probably.
That's like, man, my wife be watching this show, and it's just the dumbest show I've ever seen. Of like just kids talking to their parents any kind of way. I wish a motherfucker would.
Oh, you know it. I already know it.
I am not one of them people that you just gonna say whatever you want to, especially if we're in my house. Like, you can say whatever you want on the internet, whatever. But if you come to this address, you're gonna leave sounding like a human whistle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I stay in my own lane. Mm-hmm. I don't even ask people how they doing no more because I really don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Right.
It's like people will pimp you out and then ask you for a receipt for your services.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah. Hey, you speaking nothing but the truth.
Especially in certain fields you be in. You damn right.
And anybody who says there's no such thing as white privilege, I'm sorry to tell you, you're full of shit.
Oh,
also, I have seen, the number one thing that irritates me about a lot of people is it's always white people trying to tell black people what racist is.
Exactly. When they can't relate.
And black people gotta evolve their definition of racism. Also, every white racist person ain't gonna walk to you saying the N-word. Some gonna walk up to your brother trying to be your friend.
And be ready to fuck you the first chance they get. They
Right.
want to bring you closer so they can fuck you and see how it look in your face.
Not even taking you on a date, just stick it in dry.
Hey, bro, hey, I'm telling you, hey, you hit it right on the head. Hey, but you got some black people that do that to you too.
Bruh, I'll be honest. And bruh, yes. And the crazy thing is, bruh, I don't want nobody. People, for some reason, especially in wrestling, are idiots. You can tell somebody something, and they're gonna ask somebody. Now, myself, and I'm a straight shooter. I don't care. You can have a gun in my head, and I'm gonna still say what the fuck I'm gonna say. Like, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Right.
Like, because I've been in that situation before in real life, not in no wrestling shit. So why the fuck I'm in wrestling shit and lie about some bullshit just to make a motherfucker happy?
Right.
That's what people don't think.
And you tell the truth, you put all the cards out there and you let it lie where it lies. If you with me or fuck you. That's as simple as that.
Here is why I'm such a unique person. Because I'm not gonna lie, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not gonna remember the shit.
So I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't got time to be trying to follow it up. I feel you.
Yeah.
my brain does not, bro. Here's the thing. First off, in order to remember the lie, I have to remember the line of thinking. How I was feeling, what time of day, this, that, and the other. Why the fuck am I gonna sit up there and lie? And especially about some shit that ain't making me no fucking money.
Too much energy wasted, bro. Too much.
It's like, why the hell would I even put energy into that if I know it ain't making me no money?
Right.
Yeah.
Why would I put energy into people, time, and all this other stuff if it ain't making me no money? That's why I be looking at people like, if y'all sit down and think, y'all would realize how stupid y'all sound even saying this out loud. That's what, bro, especially, bro, the job I work at, bro, I tell them all the time, I say, look, I gotta have a certain level of respect for you to lie to you. And I ain't lying to none of y'all, because I don't like none of y'all.
Right, so I'm just keep it blood raw. If I lie to you, I'm gonna really care about you.
I used to have this friend that was a lifelong druggy dog. Well, not lifelong, but he was doing drugs for a long time. And dog, he always say, I shut my mouth, I'll tell you a lie. And you know that man never told me a lie. Mind you, this is the man that's on crack. Never told me a lie. Everything he said I can verify. Everything. You know what I'm said, he told me one time, if somebody gonna take something from me, they're gonna have to kill me. And he literally got into an altercation, and the young boy that had all the mouth was about to run, and the dude was like, "Ah, shoot you." The dude took off his jacket. Come on. You make sure you hit me too. I was like, he ain't gonna lie. But then you meet these so-called corporate people, and it's like every word out their mouth is a lie. I don't got time to lie. I don't like half you motherfuckers enough to lie. I don't.
It make you wonder, like, what's up with that, man?
Bro, it's like as soon as people lose control, that's when doggone everything go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done stuff in wrestling that I don't regret. I've been on TV. I've got to work with legends. I got to help a Black woman start a company. I got to.
And about that too. I want to talk about that. So the Hit Pro, right?
Hit Club Pro.
Hit Club Pro. Yeah, who's over that?
Suzette Priester.
Oh, Priester. Yes. Miss Thingan, yes.
I always mess up her name because that's just like,
Yeah, and I didn't realize she was down here also for the Say It Loud event. I didn't realize that was her over there.
Yeah, like, bro, like that's like my right hand, man. Like, you know what? Sometimes as somebody who like, I'm like damn near 10 years older than her. Like, what people don't realize is that you can learn from anybody.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, man.
Yeah.
A 4-year-old, 3-2 kid, man. Definitely.
That she even believes in me was shocking to me. Because it's like so many people would always say they believe in you, but it's like they wouldn't show you what they actions. You know what I'm saying? It would always be some sideways shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So meeting her and actually meeting somebody that's like me, that like stand on their word, that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when people tried to like drive a wedge, it was just like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I stand on anything I say. And she'll text, like, she'll be like, Blaq-Tus won't say it once if he can't say it twice.
Yeah, that's our role. I can repeat myself. I said it, I could definitely repeat myself.
Look, here's the thing, right? I don't understand people, and I'm not trying to understand people. I'm trying to give talent. I'm trying to give talent like me an opportunity that other people wouldn't give them. There are so many matches that haven't happened, that won't happen, that people don't want to see in Power, but the fans want to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people been saying, hey, we want to see you versus Congo Kong and this person and that person. It's like, yo, like, and until I started branching out, I was like, I couldn't see that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see that for myself. But now that I've been branching out and went to California and Florida and Pennsylvania and Tennessee and all these, and Ohio, like, bro, I can see myself getting those people and actually being able to have a good match with them, you know?
All right, yeah. And back to when you came down, I completed when you was coming out. I had told everybody in our section, would tell y'all, hey, listen, this is going to be a very interesting match right here. This is this guy's going to have you thinking a lot of things. Like, he's going to have you thinking that he's crazy, but he can also kick your ass, and then he can move. And then when you went to the top rope, we was all like, what the hell? And I was like, yo, I told you, so it was this guy's gonna have you thinking a lot. And that's a good thing. Like, you had us really impressed. Like, we know really which way to think.
That's because, like, me, myself, and I always find a loophole in people's personality.
Right.
Always become the person that's allowed to do something that nobody else is allowed to do. Like this fan, he told me, like, he was like, there's only 2 people allowed to flirt with my wife, me and this guy. He was pointing to me. I said, but I wouldn't flirt with your wife, sir. No, I just wouldn't flirt with somebody else's wife.
Yeah,
like, I know if you ever did, I'd be like, oh, it's practice. You know, like, it's like, you know, it's there are certain things that I do when I hear and see certain things. Like if there's young people in the crowd, I know that if I do something that's slightly feminine, they're gonna react to it. But I gotta remind it that I'm still man enough to beat your ass.
Right.
Like I used to do this finger thing where I would like do this to the guy or whatever, because there was a movie and I can't remember what movie, and it's just like there was a gay guy on there, and doggone he used to do this, and he would like tell him to come here, and like it was all like extra feminine, you know, flipping.
Right.
I incorporated in my character because like that'll be a point where they'll be like, no, this dude is really crazy, because they wouldn't accept somebody like me, because a big black scary guy who's also supposed to be crazy and all this other stuff.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Throw him off with that, yeah.
And that's exactly what you had us out there thinking. Like, wait a minute, hold on. I thought he was okay now. Oh, yeah, you had us all confused, but impressive to say the least. You know,
it's got to be like that, because it's like even in a 3, 4, 5, 10-minute match, you got to be able to take somebody on different emotions.
Yeah,
right.
People remember how you make them feel, not what you say.
All emotion ain't outward, so it's not like when I went to California and them people saw me, they heard my name and music, and I just walked out there, and it was just like dead quiet. I expect that from my character. You know why? Because they don't know who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this little girl, I knew it would be one. It was this one little girl. She said, "Why ain't he got no shoes on?" That's when I started like prancing or whatever, and like I literally almost fell during my entrance and nobody noticed it. In the book, like trying to figure out who the hell is this guy. And bro, it was awesome because
your
it was
name
like,
genius, bro. I tell you that the Blaq-Tus Jack, that shit is genius.
Yeah,
that's Bill DeMont. That's all Bill DeMont. Bill DeMont, he gave me that name August 2017.
That name genius, bro. Cause it's like it's a brand. That's a brand. That's a real serious brand name. Blaq-Tus Jack. That's serious, bro. I'm telling you.
But I really hate that people think I'm trying, because I'm about to change up so much to where they're gonna be like, oh, the name Blaq-Tus Jack. It's like if you watch me wrestle, I have nothing in common with Mick Foley except we're both fat. That's it.
Yeah.
But see, when you come with the mind games, it all made sense. I don't even, when I seen Blaq-Tus Jack, I thought of Cactus. But when I seen you wrestle, it was just okay. This is him. He ain't trying to be nobody. It's so defined that you're not him when you wrestle, to, you know what I'm saying, make the name look even more of a brand for you, if that made sense. I don't know if that made sense or not.
It's perfect sense. It's like I've only done Cactus move. What was it? Once or twice. Duke the Dumpster asked me to do a double arm DDT on him. That's about the only thing I could think of that I've ever done that was like Cactus Jack. Like, other than that, like I think my move set is like I don't really have a move set, to be honest.
Nah.
Like you just go for the feeling. You go with what feel good. Yeah.
I have things like I like to throw the drop kick because I think I have a sweet drop kick for a guy my size. That's really about it. I don't have nothing where I'm just like, oh my God, I have to do this and do this, because it's like, in the words of George South, have they ever had your food at the table before you got to the restaurant and order it?
Exactly. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. We was just looking at the time. Marlon just let it be known we ain't upgraded to the pro yet, Blaq-Tus. So they still be having us on a little 40-minute timer. So shoot, we got probably at least like 30 seconds left.
Seconds, yeah. We don't want to cut you out. We don't want to cut you out.
I'm just letting you know, just in case. But shoot, man, listen, you can get on here again if you want. I don't know what your day is like tomorrow, or
I'm good tomorrow.
let's run it again tomorrow then, because